In today's video we're going to take a look at the weather over Europe for the upcoming days, and I'm going to show you some animations that I have prepared for you. Those animations are from the website of AWACS Charts, and now let's start by looking at the map which is showing us the precipitation and the surface pressure. We're looking at a map for whole Europe, and as you can see, over western parts of Europe we are going to have some precipitation today. On the 23rd of March, this is the day that I'm recording the video, as there's a cyclone over France, but this cyclone is going to be weakening in the next hour, so by tomorrow, by the 24th of March, the precipitation is going to start to dissipate over western parts of Europe. And then after that, after the 24th, 25th of March, the precipitation area over Europe is going to be shifting towards the east and towards the central Mediterranean, and let's see that right now. Here you can see I'm stopping the animation on the 25th of March, and you can see the area over central Mediterranean where we are going to have a cyclone building, and in all this area that I'm just circling we can expect some precipitation and also some instability, which I'm going to show you later in this video. And this cyclone after the 25th of March is going to be moving to the east, so this area of instability and low pressure is going to be moving to the east. So by the end of the month of March and in the beginning of April, we can expect a lot of precipitation to fall over southern eastern parts of Europe. Now we're looking specifically at this map. This is the weather model GFS, this is the American model, and by 25th of March here you can see the areas where we expect more rain. This is in northern parts of Spain, also here over western parts of the Balkans and parts of Italy we can expect more precipitation, and as usual in Norway as well. And now let's look at how this precipitation is going to be building in the next days and into the beginning of April. So by the end of March, here you can see the areas which expect most of the precipitation, and we can see specifically over Italy and western parts of the Balkans there's going to be a lot of precipitation. And then after that, even in the beginning of April, a lot of precipitation is going to be falling here over southern eastern parts of Europe. At least this is the expectation so far. So this is the whole area where we are going to have a lot of precipitation, and as I mentioned, over northern Spain, Scotland as well, and Norway. So for Scotland, most of the precipitation is going to be starting around the 28th of March. Now we're looking at the map with the temperature at around 850 hectopascals, which is around 1.5 kilometers above the ground. Here you can see this anticyclone over the Atlantic, which is going to be moving to the north-northeast, and this area of high pressure is going to be keeping the weather over western parts of Europe and over the UK a little bit more calmer by the end of the month, but it's going to allow for a cold wave to be going downwards over the central Mediterranean and over southern eastern parts of Europe. At least this is the main idea of the models, for some cold air to spill over the central Mediterranean and to help to regenerate this low pressure system around the central Mediterranean and the Balkans. How much of this cold air is going to push towards this area, we don't know yet for sure, but at least we know that there's going to be some cold air moving and some instability and some precipitation in this whole area. I'm showing you where we can have the cyclone building, and in all this area, which is in the white circle, we can expect the most of the precipitation to be falling in the next days. Here we're looking at a map from windy.com. This is the map with the satellite animation over Europe, and we can see how the clouds are moving and where we have thunderstorms. Here we can see east of Spain we have some areas of thunderstorms, and here northeastern parts of Spain, and as well in southern parts of Italy as well you can see here some thunderstorms developing. And let's see now where we can expect the thunderstorms to continue in the next few days, in the next 72 hours. I'm looking at one map from the S2FX team. This is their website, s2fx.org, and my favorite map to just have a basic overview of the instability is this combined product of CAPE plus shear. Those are some of the most important parameters of the atmosphere that make it unstable. Of course, there are a lot more than that, but the areas where we have a high index of CAPE plus here, those are the areas where we are going to have the biggest instability. And as you can see, in the upcoming days, most of the instability is going to be over southern parts of Italy. Definitely over western parts of the Balkans and southern Italy, we're going to have some convection and some thunderstorms continuing. So I hope that this forecast was useful and interesting for you, and stay tuned for my next forecasts.